Right, world, hiya, it's about 10:30 in the morning on the 25th of July 2017, and this is my video regarding, my first of my videos regarding the coming lunar eclipse. There is going to be a partial eclipse of the moon on the 7th of August 2017, about 7:10 in the evening UK time. I haven't worked out where it's going to be over, but just on the basis of that time, it's not going to be visible from the UK or Western Europe or America. It will probably be visible over Eastern Europe and most of Asia, wherever it's dark hours at that time. So the Eastern Hemisphere, Eastern Europe and Asia, I imagine. Now, this eclipse, there's two eclipses coming up in August. The solar eclipse I'll do more fully later in the month. The solar eclipse is going to be more of a global thing. It's going to affect a number of institutions, politicians, global situations, as well as individuals. The lunar eclipse, I think, is going to be much more personal. Now, if you're one of these people born on the 5th, 6th of February, 6th, 7th of May, 7th, 8th of August, or 8th, 9th of November, then this lunar eclipse is going to be affecting you big time. And it's not just a full moon eclipse, because the eclipse of the moon always happens at full moon, obviously. The fact that the sun is conjunct Mars, both of them opposite the moon, suggests to me that a number of people are going to be affected by this in quite a challenging way. Now, there's a number of positives about this eclipse. Firstly, the full moon will be trining Jupiter, and the sun and Mars will be sextiling Jupiter. So there is some scope for growth and expansion out of this. But also, both the sun and the moon, as well as Mars, will be making difficult aspects to Pluto. Indeed, at the moment of the eclipse, Pluto is rising on the ascendant in the UK. So I'm perhaps a little bit more worried about the UK and people in the UK than I am in most other places. And that's not just because I'm in the UK. It seems to me that this lunar eclipse that's coming up is going to affect individuals a lot more, especially those people I've mentioned born towards the end of the first week of February, May, August, November, but also other people as well, everyone as well. It's when the moon is eclipsed, when the full moon is eclipsed, it's not a total eclipse, it's a partial, but the light of the moon is cut off from the earth. The reflected light from the sun is cut off. I take a full moon eclipse as being a time of emotional extremes, of either complete detachment, objectivity, impersonality, and coldness, and the full moon will be in Aquarius, a position for the moon that is not the most sensitive or emotional, or the complete opposite, lunacy, where the emotions in some people can really get out of control. And it's going to be a bit of a feisty time for a number of people, and I do expect at the personal level a number of people to go through some challenging situations. It's an element of closure. Not only is it full moon, which is always traditionally a time of closure, leading some doors closing, leading to new doors opening, it's also an eclipse of the moon, so it suggests that many situations that have been ongoing for quite a time, 18 to 19 months, are now coming up for permanent closure and endings. The solar eclipse, a few days, 2 weeks after this, will, although it's a total eclipse, it is also a new moon, so it is indicative of new beginnings as well as endings. But the lunar eclipse on the 7th of August is pretty much around endings for a number of people. So, and to use this positively, look at the area of 15 degrees of Leo and Aquarius in your horoscope. See what houses they're in, and do your best to be selective around bringing certain situations in your life to a healthy, orderly, and appropriate closure. It's a good time to weed and prune and streamline and shut the door on things that are past their sell-by date and have reached the end of their shelf life. It's a time of healthy endings, I hope. But there are going to be some very emotional situations out there, so be aware of this and be cautious. I'll do another one on this closer to the time. All right, well, take care. Have an interesting lunar eclipse. See you later. Bye.